Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe, and I do appreciate you all being here today. It is indeed a crazy day. It's been a crazy couple of days in the crypto space. I have for sure been paying attention to some of the stuff with FTX, some things that are coming to light. If you're following along on Twitter or if you're part of the Patreon and the Patreon Telegram channel, there's some significant information that has been distributed to those avenues, if you will. If you're unsure about where to follow me on, I will go ahead and tell you go to thepapajoshow.com. All of the different socials are right here. I primarily spend a lot of time with Twitter and whatnot, but you can see other content and upcoming events and stuff that I will speak at and other things like that. So, thepapajoshow.com. It's listed in the description of the video. So is the Patreon and all that fun stuff. All that's also listed here too. So, but yeah, that is between shows. There's a lot more that I do when it comes to this space, where I talk about a lot more on Twitter and especially Telegram. So, the cool part about the Telegram channel, by the way, for the Patreons, is that it's everybody gets to talk about this stuff. It's not just me bringing content. You guys can gals can bring the content too, and some of you do, and it's really really nice to see that. So, I really do appreciate that for sure. It is indeed a lot of fun to see all the different amazing, wonderful, cool things that you guys put out there, and I really do appreciate it. So, anyways, today we're going to talk about FTX, what's going on with them, and what the end goal is here. A lot of people are trying to figure out what's going on, all these different things happening. Man, the stuff that this dude was involved in, the stuff that the congressional stuff, y'all. There's some serious money laundering going on there. I'll just say that much. I have to be very careful on this channel what to say with that kind of stuff. So we're going to touch on some things, and then towards the end of the show, I'm going to show you guys what's really happening, and hopefully there will be a little more calming of the nerves, so to speak, with what's happening. So check it out. We're going to jump right in here right now. I'm going to do this one for today. So how FTX's sister firm brought the crypto exchange down. That isn't what brought the exchange down, but I wanted to put this out there because it's a public mainstream media telling people what to think when it comes to this stuff. I'm going to read a little bit of this, and I'm going to tell you what really happened, and y'all go check me on it, okay? It's something I can't show, but I'm going to tell you what it is. How FTX's sister firm brought the crypto exchange down. Alameda, whatever it is. Research was Sam's SBF's first company. He built FTX partly to help I'm going to try and say this right. Alameda's. There you go. Trading business. Then things got out of control. In late 2017, SBF, then 25 years old, co-founder of Alameda Research, a small trading firm that marked the beginning of his cryptocurrency empire. Now, the relationship between Alameda and his cryptocurrency exchange FTX and how the two propped each other up is coming under scrutiny as prosecutors and regulators investigate the collapse of one of the best known trading platforms in the crypto universe. Yeah. Let me just be really, really honest here. Remember all that money that was going to Ukraine from our tax dollars? They're now finding out because blockchain technology is immutable, transparent, and anyone can look. They're now finding out that a lot of that money went back to the Democrats, funneled through FTX from Ukraine. Full circle. The Democratic Congress sending money to Ukraine sending it back through the FTX into the Democrat. There's no other way the Democrats could have done anything with the election had they not done that. That is the paper trail, so to speak, on the blockchain. Go check it out. Yeah, fun stuff. And that's what caused this all to collapse, was that the money that was there vanished because they funded the Democratic stuff. So SBF was the second largest donor to Flashbang and his administration. And they also funded the research for alternatives to the cookie that they were making. So the alternatives to the cookie that actually worked, SBF funded the research on that and proved that it didn't work. So many things going on there. If those of you who have been following me for a while, you understand that the cookie is the how do I say this? There was a hunger disease, and to cure the hunger disease, they created cookies and then forced everyone to try and eat those cookies. Yeah, y'all get it now? Okay, anyways, they researched the alternatives to the cookies and showed that it didn't work. There's a lot of other research that was funded through SBF and through the money that was there. Anyways, you guys see where this is going? Yeah, I see where it's going. There's a reason why the crypto prices dropped where they did and held. A lot of people are freaking out this is going to drop even lower. And you know what? People could get scared because of FOMO and all that kind of crap, or FUD that's being spread around, or trolling, or whoever else, right? So I, like this dude, cryptocurrency investor, says he saw serious red flags with FTX founder SBF. I don't come out publicly and say when I have problems with stuff, mainly because of defamation related things. Let's put it that way. I never touched FTX. Okay. I tell y'all to get your coins off of exchanges all the time, and that it's not financial advice. I say it all the time. Okay. I say that all the time. Okay. I don't leave my coins on the exchanges at all. I haven't had coins on the exchanges for years. None of them. Not one exchange anywhere. Okay. It comes off the exchange as soon as it's obtained. However that happens, it comes off the exchange. I never even opened an account with FTX because of the different things that I was just like, yeah, I did not feel right with that. I'll read you the little highlights here. In 2018, the Dragonfly Capital was in discussions with SBF to invest millions in his quant trading firm, Alameda Research. Alex Peck, now managing partner at Hack VC, says he saw obvious red flags after conducting a due diligence review. The deal didn't go through, and Pack says his experience foreshadowed recent events about Bankman-Fried. I had the hiccups, so I'm sorry about that. After spending months with him, he realized his risk-taking was catastrophic, Pack says. So they're trying to now they're hanging him out to dry. They used him, and they're hanging him out to dry. Okay, I'm painting this picture here so you all understand what's going on here. There's more behind this than meets the eye, and there are things I can't show you. I'm going to tell you. Y'all go look it up and see for yourselves. Okay, and if you're part of the Patreon and I'm wrong, tell me in the Telegram channel or ping me in the Patreon. That's the other thing. When you're part of the Patreon, you get to have access to me directly. Also, I forget to tell you guys, linked in the description of the video is my company, Astra Blockchain Consulting. I do one-on-one consultations, all educational. If you have any technical help needed, those are things I can help you out with. But anyhow, we shall continue on here. Y'all grab some time if you need help, or if you just want to talk, or if you can say, "Hey, Papa Joe, you're wrong about this. Here's how," and show me. I would welcome that. Definitely welcome that. Anyhow, so another twist to this plot here. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all see this right here? This website. You see, the internet is forever. Sorry, we couldn't find the page you were looking for. See, this page I was looking for. See, internet is forever, and these idiots forget this stuff. One of these guys' partners happened to be FTX. And you see, I was able to pull this back up because the internet is forever. Just remember that, folks. The internet's forever. The blockchain is forever. You put something on the blockchain, it doesn't go away. The internet's very similar with regard to some of these really, really cool tools. But guess what? Partners. These guys, partners. FTX. FTX is a cryptocurrency exchange built by traders for traders. FTX offers innovation products, blah, 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 blah. Headquarters in Bahamas. Now, what do y'all know about this platform and the people behind it now and the interesting different things that they're starting to come out about this connections? I connect dots on this show. Y'all do your own research on this stuff, but I connect the dots. And I tell you high level what's going on. They got caught doing something illegal right after the election, no less. They are in the process of trying to figure out how to get around all this stuff, and they're hanging the dude out to dry. They're hanging him out to dry. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Dance with the devil, you're going to get burned. You really are. But now you go to try to hit this page, they've taken it down. This is the real page. This was what was there, and they took it down. Why would they take it down? Why would they take it down? See, here it is right here. Right? Here it is right here. Okay. It's the same thing, right? Okay. Anyhow. Why would they take this page down? Because people are starting to realize who's really behind it, what's really going on. This was on the 10th of November. You can't find it after that. Maybe the day or two after. Anyhow. Oh, we're just a bunch of conspiracy theorists here, but they're not really theories when they start to come to life. Anyhow, all of these different things happening, and then they want you to be afraid. Okay, Bitcoin's target price is now 13.5, as Bitcoin Trader says, exit all the markets. People are exiting the markets, but they're not doing it like they're thinking they're doing. Okay, just to paint the picture here, instead of dumping your coins, selling them for US dollars, taking a tax liability, blah, 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 all that crap, right? Which is what some people have done. There are some people who have gone out there and just sold all of their crypto holdings back into US dollars, and they're saying, screw all this stuff, and they're moving on with their lives, which is very stupid. And yes, if you've done that, I'm sorry, but that was not smart, okay? What you should have done was move your coins off the exchange into a private self-custody wallet, like the Divi wallet. Okay? The Divi project, they have a wallet that is a self-custody platform. Okay, they have all kinds of really, really cool stuff. Their designs are phenomenal. That's just one. There's also Trust Wallet. There's also Exodus Wallet. Okay, I can go on forever. But self-custody, you don't got to sell your coins. Hold them like you would hold a bar of gold. If the vault was going down for some regard, if the business behind holding your gold or silver in a vault decided to close its doors, you wouldn't want to take US dollars. You would take the gold delivery to your house and you would hold on to it. Basically, those wallets are safes. Get a crypto-only device, a device that is from a manufacturer like Apple or like Google or like wherever, Samsung, whoever. Use that device specifically to hold just your crypto. Don't do anything else on the device. If you need help with that, schedule some time with me with my company, AsterBlockchainConsulting.com. It's listed in the description of the video, and I'll show you how to do that. It is a safe, secure way of keeping your cryptos off exchanges, and yet you still get to hold on to them. One of the coolest parts about the Divi project is they have a built-in exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. FTX is a centralized exchange. Okay. You understand where I'm going with this? All centralized exchanges will eventually go away. Decentralized exchanges will win. But yet, these guys want you to think the Bitcoin price is going to fall, and it might. It might, because enough people may believe this narrative. Okay? But that's realistically the only driving factor for it. Bitcoin is at that price right now, which is pretty close to that, actually. Ranged from around 16.5 on November 17th as markets digested the latest events surrounding the exchange FTX. FTX CEO tells of complete failure of corporate controls. There's a new CEO of FTX, right? His name is Ray something. John Ray III. All right, we'll read this for a second. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed Bitcoin USD seeing only mild volatility on the walls, at the Wall Street Open. Why this guy is really frustrating when he writes this stuff. He's very, very negative and only focuses on the mainstream crap. But anyways, it would be cool to interview and have a discussion, more of a debate as to why he does that crap. But we'll see. Maybe he'll come on the show. Who knows? The pair showed accumulation to events around the FTX insolvency. The latest, including revelations that Alameda Research had been immune from liquidation while trading on the platform. Interesting. After the departure of SBF, the new CEO, John Ray III, wasted no time in acknowledging the extent of the problems left in his wake. In a filing with the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the District of Delaware, Ray describes the corporate control of FTX as a complete failure. He wrote, "Never in my career have I seen such a complete failure of corporate controls. And such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information has occurred here." John Ray III oversaw Murdoch stuff, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. The whole he's a bankruptcy CEO. He comes in, he takes care of the businesses, and brings the crash landing into a perfect landing. What I don't know what he does. Anyhow, you'll get what I'm saying. Anyhow, as Cointelegraph reported, U.S. state lawmakers intend to hold a dedicated hearing on FTX next month, while Bankman-Fried is reportedly subject to efforts to extradite him from the Bahamas. BTC price action has nonetheless managed to shake off related volatility as evidence of the modest reaction to news of contagion impacting the crypto lending firm Genesis trading on November 16th. By the way, all of the exchanges are now having problems with liquidity. I told y'all this was coming. That at some point something was going to happen, that there was going to be a liquidity crunch on all of the exchanges because people were going to pull their coins off of the exchanges because they were going to self-custody them. So they're saying, where was it? So he says, I repeat, exit all the markets, he stated on November 16th, suggesting that most people are not ready for what's coming. Okay. Exit all the markets. Okay, people are exiting the markets. Some are selling. Some have sold. But I think the selling's probably done. Or close to being done. I could be wrong, though. Because, you see, there's people like myself and like most of my regulars here. Y'all are telling people to self-custody. Okay. I got this in the wrong order, so we're going to jump over here. Guess what's happening, though? Guess what's happening? If you don't follow me on Twitter, I retweeted this. Again, follow me on Twitter. I am... Move this over here, down here. You can't see it for some reason. It's PAPAJO42. F PAPAJO and then the number 42. Check it out. It's linked. I already showed you where to go. Find that. It's in my... Go to the papajoshow.com, top right corner, and you make sure you have the right link. And it's me. There are imposters. Anyhow, exchanges have been inflating the true supply of Bitcoin by selling fake Bitcoin IOUs. If it's on the exchange, it's not your coin, and it's also not the actual Bitcoin. It's an IOU. Just like the stock market, it's no different. Bankruptcies will remove the artificial supply from the market. We're in the process of seeing that now. Three Arrows Capital, all the crap that happened with Luna, which was a total farce because of the stuff that came out of the connections with... Be careful, PAPAJO. Anyways, that would be a Patreon discussion. All right, so they will move the artificial supply from the market. Plus, people taking Bitcoin off of exchanges equals we will see true supply and demand pricing. So the thing that these morons aren't realizing is that people are getting out of the markets by taking self-custody. Y'all take self-custody and it's yours. You still have it. And you still get to enjoy the benefits of holding the crypto. You don't got to sell out of it into US dollars and then buy it again on the wallet. You can just move it off the exchange. Cryptocurrency is basically like stock that you can move and spend. There's nothing like it. It's cash. It's like gold. It's like owning gold, silver. You can take it out of the vault and you can spend it. You can move it. Take it with you. Very, very interesting stuff. Y'all know why all this is happening. I'll tell you right now. Here's the reason all of this is happening. I told you what was happening before, and here's the end goal. They want to demonize all crypto except theirs. US banks launch a digital dollar blockchain pilot. Mainstream financial institutions are working with the Federal Reserve to test a digital currency platform. I've been telling y'all this is coming. CBDCs are coming. They're going to track everything you do, be able to see everything you do, hear everything you say, watch what you do, blah, blah, blah. Okay? You see where I'm going with this? While the crypto market is shaking at its core by the failure of FTX, these guys are idiots. Traditional financial institutions are taking a step into the world of digital currency. A group of banking institutions, including HSBC, MasterCard, and Wells Fargo, announced on Tuesday the launch of a proof of concept digital money platform called the Regulated Liability Network, RLN. Sounds like the Federal Reserve Bank. Regulated Liability Network. There's no regulation in that. I guarantee you there's not. You'll realize that, right? Federal Reserve is federal in name only. There's no connection to the government. It's 100% privately owned. If you don't believe me, go read The Creature from Jekyll Island by Geo Griffin, and he explains that stuff. And then go look up what he talks about, because he tells you where he finds the stuff. And you will be blown away when you see with your own eyes what's what. People are out there coming to people like me, coming to people like these other amazing content creators, and they're relying on us, people who do the research. We do the research. Y'all need to do the research because you need to know for yourselves. I appreciate you trust me. I appreciate you trust what I'm saying. I want y'all to go look this stuff up so you know for yourself, like I did. Members of the U.S. banking payments community involved in this proof of concept are pleased to be working alongside New York Innovation Center, NYIC, and that is part of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the group said in a statement. According to the group, the platform will use distributed ledger technology, better known as blockchain, to create opportunities to improve financial settlements. It will also draw participation from central banks, commercial banks, and regulated non-banks, including BNY, Mellon, Citi, PNC Bank, Swift, TD Bank, Truist, and US Bank. Wow, so all of them are doing this. In response to the announcement, exiled whistleblower Edward Snowden tweeted simply, "It begins." I actually retweeted this. Guys, y'all need to understand, this is their end goal. All of the stuff that has happened this year, they told us they were going to be launching this crap or try to get it live in June of next year. So what are they going to do up until then? They're going to trash everything they can, and they're going to manipulate everything they can because they have the amount of money and they're figuring out how to weave their little weasel self through all this crap. And they're trying to do run all this stuff down. Bitcoin's price is currently at 16.5. It dropped. It dropped a good bit. That's fine. But it stopped. That's the point. We probably at capitulation. We really probably are. So I go back here to my tweets that I shared. Look at this. It feels like the world ended, but FTX is probably will probably be just a small blip on the long-term radar. Yep. Let's see. Oh, this is also interesting. BlackRock installation leaving the White House. Job done. Top flashbang aide Brian Dees plans White House exit. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, guys. Binance is going to buy Voyager. I forgot about that. All right. Follow me on Twitter. You really want to see some stuff going on? Follow me on Twitter. Especially now that somebody else owns it and the censorship is significantly decreased. I love you guys. Listen, I will probably not have. I will not have a Patreon show this afternoon. My kids are in a special recital, and we will not actually be here for me to be able to do this. So I do apologize for that. It is what it is, though. Gotta put my family first. Y'all are who support me there. It does mean the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. And I will try to have some content out there for you guys next week. Although next week is Thanksgiving, things are going to be crazy. So we'll see how that goes. This time of year, as y'all know, I do things a little bit differently. Anyways, y'all be blessed. Talk to you later. Take it easy, and have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.